All right, it's the day after Halloween. This is Alex. He is engaging in capitalism. All right, what is it that you're going to do today?
Trade candy.
Trade candy. So what do you do when you trade candy?
You see if they really want it and how much you have.
Okay, so it's kind of like a supply and demand, surplus,
And
shortage.
How much and how and if you have
If you have what?
the king size, the biggest ones.
The biggest ones. Those are the high value items, the king size ones. Okay, so those are worth more than the smaller ones.
Yeah.
Right. So now, would you trade a small one for a big one?
No.
What about if the small one is tastier than the big one?
Yes.
There you go. Okay, so there you go.
Because I don't like M&Ms, so.
So for
But-
your value judgment, your big M&Ms is not worth as much as let's say a small Airhead, because maybe your Airhead tastes are very high and you really like Airhead, so you're willing to give up a big M&M to get a small Airhead, right? Okay, well that's fine, because it all depends on what you value. All right, and who are you going to be trading with today?
Sydney,
Who's Sydney?
my sister.
Your sister. Now she could have different tastes. So now
But-
she could be the opposite of you. She could value the M&Ms a lot more than the
This
Airheads.
is why I have all this.
Oh, that's your surplus. I see. Okay. Now, what about if somebody comes up and goes, "Hey, like I was really lazy last night and like I didn't go trick or treating, so can you just give me a bunch of like candy because I deserve it?" What would you say to that person?
No,
Why?
because they're not giving me anything.
They're not giving you anything? Damn right they're not giving you anything. So what kind of a person is that? Well, we know they're lazy and they don't want to do the work, but they want free stuff. And they're making you feel bad because you got all this awesomeness. How did you get all this awesomeness?
Trick or treating.
Trick or treating, which is basically going on a job for how many hours? How many hours did you trick or treat yesterday?
3 hours maybe.
3 hours, okay. And now, how many steps did you take last night?
Like 30,000.
30,000 steps, 3 hours. How many miles did you walk?
11.
11 miles. So that's labor. You actually went to work last night to get all this. You might have gotten this supposedly free, but you had to walk. You didn't drive, you walked, and you spent 3 hours amassing this awesomeness of candy. All this sugar has a cost, and that cost was walking and your time, which is labor. Now some kid comes by and goes, "Oh, look at all this candy. You got all that for free. I should get that, this, and this, and this, and this, and this, because you have too much. If you have too much, you have to share with me. Because I didn't go out trick-or-treating, and I was watching TV, and I was doing other things. So you must give me all your candy, or some of it, or maybe half. Yeah, and since you live in a nice place, you have to give me a certain percentage. Because I live in a bad neighborhood, and I'm lazy, and I don't want to get out there and work for it. So you must give me your candy." What do you say to that person?
No.
Yeah, that's right. You say no to that person. You tell that person to get a job. Go out there and earn your candy. And that's the lesson today. Capitalism and Halloween. Goodbye, folks.